Okay, shoulder rolls. We want to do nice big shoulder rolls. You want to do 10 and you want to be going backwards. So you bring your shoulders all the way up, all the way back, open your chest up. So that's 4, 5, keep breathing, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you're over 40, don't worry about the noises as long as they don't hurt. Okay, anti-slouch stretch. This is a great exercise to do as a micro break. What you do is you rotate your palms out, open your chest up, squeeze your shoulder blades together. As you're doing that, you want to try to go to the ceiling through the crown of your head, and at the same time you want to reach down to the floor through your fingertips. So you're going in 2 different directions. And once you start that, you've got to make sure you keep breathing. 2 deep breaths. And that's your anti-slouch stretch. Okay, shoulder hinges. We start by putting our hands up by our ears. You want to have your elbows up. You want to have your upper arm parallel or a little bit of an upward angle. And we're going to do 10 repetitions. That's 1. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. That's 2. You want to touch your elbows at the front. 3, 4. Keep a little bit of tension in your core. 6, 7, 8, good posture. 9, and 10. That's your shoulder hinges. Okay, this is the side stretch. What you want to do with this stretch is you want to get into your big 3 strong position, unlock your knees, one hand on your hip, take your other hand, and you want to reach up and slightly across to the other side of your body. And you want to reach as far as you can, up and away. For 1 deep breath, keep your knees slightly bent. 2nd deep breath, reach a little further. You should feel it all the way up your side, right from your hip. That's one side. And then the other side again, big 3 strong position. Then reach up and then slightly over your head, sideways. 1 deep breath, reach a little further. 2 deep breaths. You can also do this sitting. It's a great little micro break. Okay, hamstring stretch. You start this stretch by taking about a half step forward, but don't transfer your weight onto that front foot. Keep your weight on your back foot. Then what you do is keep your front leg straight. You want to buckle your back knee, stick your butt out, hinge your hips, and you want to come forward, hinging at your hips, keeping your back straight, good posture, practice your big 3, and you want to feel the stretch come into the back of your front straight leg. Again, there's no weight on this leg, all the weight is on that leg. So you want to take 1 deep breath and 2 deep breaths. Then the other side, again, take a half a step forward, keep this leg straight, no weight on that foot, buckle your back knee, hinge at your hips, head and chest up, and 1 deep breath, and 2 deep breaths. On the 2nd breath, try to hinge a little further. You don't want any discomfort, just normal muscle tension. And that's your hamstring stretch. Forward lunge exercises. There's several variations to this, but they all incorporate the big 3. You want to have a nice wide, stable base. You want to have your core on. You're hinging at your hips and anchoring your shoulder blades. So how you do the very first variation is you take a biggest step as you're comfortable with, hands on your hips, and you just hold that position. Do your forearm stretches. If you've done your deep forearm massage, you can do a forearm stretch. And this is a good way to do it because then you pivot and you do your wrist flexors each way, and you can pivot and do your top of your forearm. So you can do almost anything, but make sure you keep your trunk vertical. Make sure you contract your glute on the side of your back leg, and you just hold that position, stretches your hip flexors, gets your core on. Those are your forward lunge exercises.